welcome back to Chris's Couch Corner. Thank you for joining us today. So this video, I have mentioned it in other videos, but this is going to be more of like, kind of like a deep dive, whatever, so to speak. So in a previous video, I had mentioned that I didn't know exactly what I was going to do with like the whole dedication thing. Like I didn't know if I was going to like sorry about that. I didn't know if I was going to like make like a video on whether or not I'm going to put the pictures and all of that stuff on it. And I might eventually change my mind, but I think as of right now, I don't think I am. And I know that I've always told y'all are going to know about everything. Total transparency. I'm not going to hide everything. Y'all going to be the first to know about everything. But at the same time, I kind of want it just to be for us. Like the pictures that they took. Like my mom actually asked for the pictures, or for some of the pictures, and I haven't done it yet, and I kind of really don't want to, for the fact of like I know that, and especially like the one that like her and my stepdad is in, I know she's gonna want that one, but I'm at the same time I kind of don't want her to have it. I'm just kind of like, I want this just to be for us. I don't want nobody else having the pictures. Don't want nobody else seeing it, or, whatever, which I did post some pictures on Facebook, but my Facebook is very, very secure. Nobody can see anything unless I'm friends with you, or unless I change a setting to a certain post, which I have not done. And I only have very few friends on my Facebook, and a lot of them are family, or people I have known since like I was a kid. And so I really just think that I kind of just want to keep it as like just for us. Align did go with us he did go to the dedication. He was feeling very much under the weather. So he really didn't like participate a lot. Just for the fact of he just didn't feel good. And I totally understand that. We sat up close, because they have like the first 3 rows of every section of pews like reserved for dedication and like the other family members that might come in. And so we didn't have a lot of people come in. Literally just my mom and my stepdad, which they did sit up front with us. And then my dad and my stepmom came. So sorry about that. My camera got too hot. So anyhow, as I was saying, my dad and my stepmom was able to come in and be with us. Unfortunately, they didn't get to sit with us. They just, it's a new place. They didn't really know anybody. So they just kind of wanted to sit in the back. And so, I wanted them to sit up front, but at the same time, I wanted them to be comfortable, especially my stepmom. I didn't want to put too much pressure on her. And so, just whatever was more comfortable for them. They did unfortunately have to leave a little bit early, so they weren't able to like take pictures with us afterwards like my mom and stepdad did, because they did have a little bit of a drive, quite a bit of a drive, to make to get home, and they had things that they needed to do. So I'm happy and excited for the fact that they got to come. Sorry that they had to leave early, but I understand life happens. You can't help it. But I'm still happy and excited that they got to come, that the kids got to see them. They were extremely happy to see the kids and everything. So yeah, I'm super excited. So anyhow, like I was saying earlier, I'm just gonna, as of right now, I'm not gonna make a video with like the pictures and everything like that of the things that like happened like actually in the dedication. I think that I'm just gonna let that be just for us, just so we can have like those memories, like kind of like to ourselves, if that makes sense. And I apologize. Now again, later on, I might end up changing my mind and I might end up doing it. I don't know. So I think this is just going to be one of those personal things that I'm just gonna just kind of keep to ourselves, and I hope that y'all understand that. So yeah, but it went really, really good. The pastor did, everything that normally happens. They dedicated all the kids. They did get gifts. Each child that got dedicated received 2 gifts. So yeah, that was really sweet. I really appreciate the gifts that the church, gifted the kids. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And then we went ahead and, of course, just the normal service, the preaching or whatever. And then the altar call. And then afterwards, each family that was dedicating a child got up on the platform and got pictures taken with the pastor and his wife. And so that was really sweet. And they ended up sending the pictures a couple of days later via Dropbox, and I'm sitting at my clients and I'm sitting here going, oh my gosh, look at this. Oh my gosh, look at this. And, was letting my client look at the pictures, and because she's, like I've said before, my client is like family. So she was like, I want to see. So, of course, I let her look at them because, she might as well. She's kind of like a great grandmother to my kids. So, they love her and she loves them. So, yeah. And then afterwards, we went out to eat, and it was kind of like 2 meetings in one. My mom wanted to take us out to eat because of the dedication. Also, my stepdad's birthday was this past Tuesday, so it's kind of like a 2-for-1 type thing. So we went to Olive Garden and ate, and we were there for quite a while. It took a while. They were kind of busy, so it took them a while to get the food. Took us a while to get the food. And then we came home. Elena did her own thing in the room. Caleb wanted his blocks, so he played with his blocks. And Aline was still not feeling very well, so he ended up laying down. I ended up having some issues out of Caleb, and so I kind of had to put him to bed early because he was just going a little bit too crazy, way too, and when I say crazy, I mean like throwing like a temper tantrum. And so it was just too bad, and it was starting to affect Elena, where she was like kind of crying and getting upset. So it, I fed them, and they went to bed probably about 30 minutes early. And so, and then right as I was putting them to bed, shutting the door, Aline woke up and said, "Are you not going to feed me?" And I was like, well, if you want me to, I will. He's like, but you're not cooking. I was like, but you were asleep in the bed. You're in the bed asleep, snoring like a freaking polar bear. Like, I was not about to wake you up. I know you're tired. You don't feel good. You were asleep. I was not about to wake you up. Well, how did you put the kids to bed without me telling them goodnight? I said, this is what I did. Caleb, Daddy wanted Mommy to tell you that he said goodnight and that he loved you and that he will see you in the morning and hopefully he will feel better. And then I went to Elena and did the same thing. And I looked at him, I was like, is that going to be okay with y'all? And they're like, yeah, that's okay. Because we know, that's normally what Daddy says to us anyhow. So that was fine with him. Because I told him that he wasn't feeling good and that he was asleep. Mommy didn't want to wake him up. And so they were very understanding. So it was kind of cute. So, so I told him, I was like, I wasn't going to wake you up. I was just going to let you sleep and let you wake up on your own. So he ended up waking, he was like, well, yeah, I kind of want to go ahead and eat. So I cooked him his Sunday chicken and ate that. And we stayed up for probably about an hour or so. And then he's like, I'm tired. I want to go back to bed. It's like, okay, let's go to bed. So we ourselves ended up going to bed early. So, yeah. So, yeah, that was our Sunday. That was our dedication Sunday. And I'm super excited. And, this was something that I've always wanted to do. And I finally was able to do it. And I just feel so much happier, because I was able to do something that I've been wanting to do ever since Caleb was born. I've always wanted to get him dedicated, but the church we were going to at the time, we were not able to do that. And then it kind of led to the reason why we stopped going. So it's kind of like it makes me happy because it was something I've always wanted to do and I was finally able to do it. So I'm like, yes, finally. But it also kind of I kind of feel like a weight was lifted off of me because not only is it something I wanted to do, it's something that kind of deep down, I know I needed to do, and so, yeah, so I just extremely happy and excited. And I think that's another reason why I kind of just want to keep it to myself. Cause I'm like, this isn't, I kind of want to share it with you guys, but at the same time, I want to keep it to myself. I don't really want to share it with the world, So, like I said, that might end up changing. Who knows? But as of right now, this is just going to be something that I'm just going to we're just going to keep to myself. So, with that being said, I'm going to get off of here because Elena has been eating a cheese taco, aka a cheese roll up, for, let's see, this is a 12-minute video. So she's been trying to eat one cheese taco for 12 minutes. And she's not even halfway through. So she's over there playing with her food versus eating it. So I need to go deal with that. So with that being said, we are off and we will see you guys next time.